Do you want more? More time, more balance, more love, more sex, more money, more real, and less bullshit? This is the Women Wanting More podcast with Dr. Karen Osborne. Real life, real stories, plus real tips to get you more of what you want.
The writing is on the wall. Ever have those situations, sister, where you see something happening, almost like slow motion, like that train wreck kind of thing, right? Where perhaps you had that gut feeling the voice was really speaking to you, or you're starting to have problems from the get-go. And this could be in a relationship, it can be in business, it could be something you purchased, it could be like whatever, right? Like something was just like, there's problems from the get-go, like this is not good. I know whenever I've entered into any kind of business arrangement with someone, particularly with a client, if it's complicated at the beginning, it's a no for me. Like I'll just be like, this does not work for me. Because if it's complicated at the beginning, I know that like the writing is on the wall, right? So let me share with you a story. So I have my vehicle that I drive is a Porsche Cayenne, beautiful vehicle. We got it. We actually traded in our other vehicle that we had at the time for this when we moved here to Victoria, BC in August of last year, August 2016. And it was a pre-owned vehicle that we got through a BMW dealership. So it wasn't actually from Porsche, but BMW dealership. But, you know, whatever, no worries. It's a nice vehicle, great for the kids, nice and sporty and fast. This mom ain't driving a minivan. So I love it. It's great. From probably 2 weeks onwards, there's been a plethora of things that have gone wrong with this car. Actually, let me back that up because this is really the writing was on the wall, right? My husband likes to change vehicles, kind of like what most people change their underwear. Not quite, but I would say there's some kind of a switch up of a vehicle every year to 16 months maybe. Like it's often, right? There'll be something new that it sees. It's a better deal. Like I'm just like, whatever, honey, it's this thing to do it. I'm like, I'm fine with it. But I said, here's the deal. If the vehicle's one that's actually in my name, because one will be in his, one will be in my name. I said, here's what needs to happen. I can't go to the dealership and do the whole thing and the working out the price. Like I literally will punch people, everybody involved. I hate that fucking process. I cannot stand it. Some people love it. They love the whole negotiating thing. Like I have no problem with any of that. The time that's involved, I'm like, ugh. So Ed and I have an arrangement that if there's a new vehicle switch off, purchase, whatever's going on, I said, and it's in my name or I need to sign for it's either ownership or financing or whatever, I said, just tell the guys this. Just have everything ready, and my wife just comes in, needs to come in to sign the paper. She's a lunatic. She's a fucking bitch. I'm like, honey, I don't really care what story you tell them, but like, just let them know that like, I can't wait in the dealership. It makes me crazy. It makes me insane. So when we bought this vehicle then in August, that was the same conversation. We had to go pick up, Kai. We just started a new daycare. It was right before school was starting. So we Kai in this daycare. We had to go there. So we had to pick them up at a certain time. They closed at like 4:45, kind of early-ish for a daycare. And so we had to get there. And I'm kind of stressed now because I said, it'll be 3 o'clock. It'll give us this much time. We're going to bring the insurance people in, do the plates. We'll do all of it for you. We're like, this sounds great. We waited and we waited and we waited. And I'm like, oh, they're on their way. Oh, they're running late. Oh, they're... And I was like stressed out. Like I was ready to fucking rip heads off. I'm like, I need to go pick up my kid. I can't put a car seat in a cab. Like what the fuck do you plan on doing right now? And so we ended up getting there on time, but it was a shit show. And then they gave us some, you come and get it full detail for free. I'm like, okay, that's all nice and everything. But bottom line is I need to go pick up my kid right now. Like this is not cool. You broke an agreement. I allowed extra time. Now this is supposed to have been, you said 30 minutes in and out. We're over 2 hours right now. The writing was on the wall, okay? We get the vehicle. Fine, it's done. Don't have to deal with these assholes again. Whatever. Because if there's any kind of servicing, it'll be directly through Porsche. And in the first week, I remember every time I would turn, I think I would turn right. Yeah, I would turn right. It would make this weird sound, like something like something was catching, scraping. And so then we call BMW because it was still under like the first 30 days because we got it pre-owned through BMW. And they go, no, that's just the way that vehicle is. It's the whatever kind of steering. And we're like, okay. And then it's like, I'm like, this doesn't seem right. Like, so then we call Porsche, and they go, oh, no, that's, So problem with the steering column. Porsche fixed it under BMW warranty because we just got through them. Like, it's all covered. We're all good, right? Well, there's been, I can't remember like how many other things that have like happened with that vehicle. And, again, the writing was on the wall. Stuff started off bad from the get-go, from the sales relationship to the kind of lying about, how the vehicle should be, to there's been a lot of stuff with this vehicle. Now, I don't regret the decision. I don't really regret a lot of stuff in life. I just don't. I just see that they're all lessons and things for me to see and experience. But the writing was on the wall from the get-go with these guys and with this vehicle. And so I'm talking to the guy at the Porsche service department today when I'm dropping off the vehicle, and I'm like, dude, was there something happening like with this year? Like, I don't want to say it was a lemon year because Porsche makes pretty damn fine vehicles, but like, was there something happen this year? He's like, I've never seen things like this happen to one of these vehicles. And like, I trust the guy. He's just like, I don't know what's going on kind of thing. So needless to say, they were saying a lot of the stuff isn't covered under warranty. It's a big ass bill. It's a big ass bill. Brakes are going. I'm like, really? It's been like a year. We didn't really like put a lot of mileage on this vehicle. Like, we've been used to having nice vehicles, and usually the way that it works is, you pay a lot more for a vehicle, but there's not a lot of stuff that really goes wrong with them until you start getting into, quite a bit of mileage. And by that point, we usually trade the vehicle anyway, so it's no big deal. So, yeah, the writing was on the wall. In some respects, it was just, again, complicated. I remember we were looking at a different vehicle before, and they were making it so difficult. Like, we were just like, can we pay you money to get this vehicle? And it was just problem after problem after problem. And we walked from the deal. We're like, we're out. I don't care how much I like this other vehicle. Like, it was, I don't remember what the heck it was, but it was nice. I remember I drove it. I'm like, whew, it's a sweet ride. And we watched because we're like, this is not a good sign from the get-go, right? Like, the writing was on the wall. And the thing is we often have experiences in our life where there's something that comes up from the beginning. The writing's on the wall. Like, it happens in the beginning with a relationship, or something with work or business, or with your children, or like whatever. And sometimes we choose to ignore that. Sometimes we listen, like I did with the first car deal, but sometimes I don't. And then, I'm dealing with the consequences of that decision now, of ignoring some of the problems that were happening. And I'm not saying that everything in life goes smoothly. Some things will be complicated. Cars will just break down. This isn't like I had some kind of premonition. The voice spoke to me, don't get the car, and then I ignored it. Like, some shit's just going to happen, right? But I'm going to have you just really think about this, sister. And there's a lot of times that the writing has been the wall and we've ignored it just because we wanted to get it done. Like the whole car thing, we were looking and looking. I'm like, dude, just fucking get me a vehicle. Like, this is bullshit. Just give me a fucking car. Like, I don't really care anymore. Like, I just want it to be done, right? When have you done that before? I'm just like, I just want this thing to be done. Like, oh, God, I thought this guy was the one. Can I just not make him the one? I've been dating all these turds, and then I've been divorced, and can I just like fucking, I just want a relationship. I want someone in my life. Let me just settle, right? Or let me just give my kids all the stuff they're asking for because I just want to deal with another fight, another like, let me just. So here's your more tip for today, sister. Where is it for you right now where the writing is on the wall? It's clear as to you as to what the decisions to make that you should be making, whether it's with a relationship you have, something with your kids' school, I don't know, schools you have for your kids, something with your health, in your marriage, with your business or work, where the writing's on the wall and you're avoiding making a decision. You're not willing to have the conversation. You don't want to confront because it just seems like it's too difficult. And your short-term avoidance of the pain is going to cause you a lot of long-ass hurt. So where's the writing on the wall that you were failing to make that decision? And I want you to journal about this. Like, just define where is that one place. And here's the second piece of this, is what is the one action you can do in the next 24 hours to begin to really, we'll say, alleviate this, right? To begin to act, to fucking just wake up and be conscious as to the reality that's in front of you that you're failing to see, that you're refusing to see. You see it, but you're just like putting your fingers in your ears. Nah, I can't hear you like my kids might do, right? And here's the third piece of this. What is it costing you to not listen to the reality in front of you right now? And journal all this for insights. Now, sister, I've been talking about the Women Want More limited edition journals for a while, and there are close to, let me see, I think there's about 263 that have gone out so far to 12 countries around the world. I will ship that to you anywhere. Yes, it does mean if you live outside of the US and Canada that it may take a little longer, but it will get there. So countries it's gone out to are places like outside of US and Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, South Korea, Thailand, Singapore, Mexico, Norway, Ireland. Goes on and on and on. I think I've sent one to Scotland, Spain. So here's what you need to do. Go to drkarenosborn.com/free journal, and I will send that to you within the next week. In addition, if you really want to take this to the next level, sister, you need to join the Sisterhood. This is a group of powerful women. There's 100 women in the group that are just like you, that really want to get clear on what they want, who they are, and why all of those things really matter. Their deep why. So you can actually join the Sisterhood for free for the first 7 days, and you're going to go over to drkarenosborn.com/sisterhood. And I have one more thing for you today. You need to watch right now the Women Wanting More live event that I had a couple weeks ago, 4.0, the movie. You're going to see the stories of Christina, Rachel, Amber, Melissa, and Carrie. An incredible fucking transformation over 50 hours at that live event. So that's at drkarenosborn.com/theevolution. And you get a chance to apply for the next one, which is actually, the live event is now called The Evolution in February 2018. 7 spots left. First one's gone, just like that. So I'll talk to you in the next episode, sister. Life of More is one step away from me doing the fucking work every single day. I love and appreciate you.
To get the show notes of each Women Wanting More episode, including the How to Get More tip, subscribe to the newsletter at drkarenosborn.com/newsletter.